What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. This is a continuation of my cut day. I'm at the 5-acre property, and I showed you this in the last video, but we're going to look at what are we going to do to fix that. This whole manifold needs to come off. Yeah, man, we got a mess. I don't think we did this necessarily. I mean, all the string, you know, we just trim up to that. PVC pipe shouldn't crack. But, you know, it did, and I called a customer and told him, you know. I mean, I don't know. It could have been doing that before we got here, or before I got here. I'm by myself today. When I come around trimming, I didn't really notice it, but I happened to be walking back from over here to the truck. I blew some leaves out, and I was blowing leaves away from this pump so I could take, when I cut, and mulch them up. And I was like, man, that's wet. I got looking, it's leaking. So, guess what we about to do now? Hang tight, let me get in the truck, get it started, get headed to town, and then I'll tell you. All right, so like I said, I noticed that after I trimmed, so I can't say that's the problem. I can't say that I didn't do it. And so I sent the, I took a picture. There's 3 valves there. I took a picture, asked the customer, I said, hey, do you know what the middle one goes to? It's leaking. And he's got his own business. He's out of state. And I thought maybe, you know, if it went to something, he's got a bunch of outside stuff, and he's got 3 things there, three valves. And you know, one of them at least goes to his house. So I was thinking, and anyway, long story short, sure enough, he said, yeah, you can shut that one off. My wife will be fine. Don't worry about it. And I told him, I said, well, look, man, I'll fix it if you want me to. You know, I said, well, first of all, he sent me a message. He told me, he said, don't worry about it. I'll fix it when I get home. So I took a video of it, about 3-4 seconds, sent it to him, because that thing's leaking pretty good, as you can see. And I wanted him to understand what we were dealing with. And then he said, hey, how much you charge me to fix it? Do you have time to fix it? And I said, and I just told him, I said, look, man, you know, I said, I can't charge you to fix it. And, you know, because I can't say I didn't do it. Now, that's Schedule 40 pipe, if the weed eater hit it, if it hit it, should that have broke? No, man, I beat against some Schedule 40 before. So, but I didn't see it leaking before I, you know, did the weed eating, or even while I was weed eating. I saw it when I was blowing leaves out from around it. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do? So anyway, long story short, he told me, now this guy deals with fire systems and steel piping, water, you know, he knows all about water. He said, man, I'm coming home Sunday, I'll build a new manifold for it, put it in there. He said, just patch it up. He told me, he said, man, go get some of that rubber tape, that Flex Seal tape, some of that stuff, wrap it tight, and it should stop it. Or either, you know, get it down to just a drip. I never used any of that stuff. So, we about to try it. In fact, this is going to be the real deal about Flex Seal. If I get Flex Seal, it might be something else. But what I'm going to do is go to the local plumbing store here that I buy all of my plumbing stuff from. These guys in here, they're sharp. And I can show them that video and show them that picture. And they can probably tell me. Another thing I got in mind, see, the valve on that one won't shut off. The valve's stripped out. I don't know if I told you that yet or not. So it just turns and turns and turns and don't shut off. So I'm wondering if they can just give me the new insides to that valve, and I can pop that nut off and put a new valve in it. You know, I don't know what size it is, but I imagine it's 1.25 inches there where it's at. So, as far as the threads on it, but I don't know what that means in terms of the, you know, I don't know. So I'm gonna go see the professionals, and they're only about, I'm probably about 6-8 miles from town. I'm almost back in town now. I had to make a phone call, but college. I ain't heard nothing from them. So anyway, that's what I'm about to go do. If they tell me to put some Flex Seal on it, man, I'm gonna do it. We gonna see what it does. I mean, why not, right? Give it a shot. So, I mean, that's what the customer told me to do. But I'm gonna ask these plumbers what they think. They specialize up here in plumbing and electrical. So, all right, let me get off this thing. I'm almost to the store. All right, I'm shocked. Hey, this stuff better weld a pipe back together. Man, hey, this stuff here should rethread a pipe and then screw it back together for you. This is what the dude gave me now. It's called compression seal tape, Blue Monster, 1 inch wide, 12 foot long. If my quick math's right, that's 1 square foot. An inch at 12 foot, that's 12 1-inch strips. 12 inches is a foot. Yeah. Y'all guess how much I just paid for this roll of tape, man? 1 square foot. Man, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. Can you see that? If you can't see it, I'll help you with it. $39.01. That's 39.01. 39.01. That's 40 minutes worth of work. Or 39 minutes worth of work if you're getting $1 a minute. Golly. Hey, this better fix it. Guy in the, I asked the guy about it in there. He said, yeah. He said, it'll stop it. He said, there's farmers here that put this on their 4-inch irrigation. Under pressure, man. I was like, you serious? He said, yeah. Of course, he's a salesman too. He sold it. I didn't even ask him the price. I just bought it. And look, I don't care. I wouldn't care if it was $60 if it works. That's one thing about, I'll say now, if something works, if I got the money, I don't care what it costs. You know, and I'm not going to charge the guy for this, because there again, I mean, if he wants to, if he just gives me the money, that's one thing, but I'm not charging for it. I'm just like that, man. I'm just like that. You know, now I'm gonna have between texting and talking to him and going to town and going back, even if it's worse, I got an hour in this thing. Yeah. 15 minutes to town, 15 minutes back. We talked on the phone twice, took a video, sent it, text, you know, just, and now I gotta go back and I gotta go out here and wrap it around there. So I hope it works. Lord, I'm gonna pray for this thing, I'm telling you now. I don't want to be out there. I really don't, you know, I would have fixed it, but I'd rather him do it. Man, that thing's got 3 drains. What he wants to do, and the reason he said he'd do it, he's gonna build a whole new manifold, all 3 new drain, shut off valves and all that stuff, you know. I mean, but man, it would be a mess to take all that apart. I mean, I might be over there, man, I might be over there 3 or 4 hours trying to fix that. That's if you don't run into no big problems. So, anyway, Blue Monster, I think it was. I'll put a link or something in the description if this thing works. But it's definitely, I'm going to show it to y'all again so you can see it. And I got so much of this stuff, I mean, I think I'm just going to try to put it on there with I want to see how good it is. I think we may just put it on there without even shutting the water off. Just see what it does. I better look in there and see. I hate to mess up a $39 roll of tape because I'm wanting to try something. Only thing worse than paying $39 for one roll is having to pay $39 a piece for 2 rolls. So anyway, all right. Let me. I'll be there in about 5 minutes, but for you, it's gonna seem like 2 seconds. See y'all when I get there. All right, that's what we got. Blue Monster. Now it very clearly says, can be used to repair leaks without the need to reduce pressure or turn off the flow. So it's supposed to just be able to wrap it on there. We're gonna see. First thing I'm gonna do is clean all this stuff out as much as I can, because that's a wet, nasty mess. Which I guess what this stuff really does is it just seals to itself, you know. But you can hear it. Try to clean that off though. There we go, we got it cleaned off good. Man, that thing is coming, it looks like it's coming out the thread. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna set this bad boy over here. I'm gonna get over here and make sure you can see it. You can kind of see it. Grass. Show me where you can see. Let me see if I can find something to set this thing on. Here we go. Get something maybe it'll sit a little better. I didn't want to sit on that grass. And this ground's wet way out here. Made in Canada. And it says do it with maximum pressure. And that stuff sticks good to itself, I can tell you that. For sure. Problem is, I still got a leak up here. I don't like how that's doing. I think it's because it's up on that. It's got a little nipple here or something. I don't think I want to take that loose though. Nope, because once you take it loose, that's a warning for you. Don't ever take it loose. Because where I just took that loose, it ain't sticking back, so you can't. You got one shot with it. One shot, looks like. That's a very awkward area. I don't know if I can get that to seal. All right, this is what we got. We pretty well sealed off except for that. And, I mean, that's definitely better than what it was, but I'm not sure there's any way to make that seal. I don't know. I'm gonna put some more around here because I do still have a little bit coming out here, but I don't know, man. It's just in an awkward place. I got no doubt the way that stuff pulls, if you had it on a flat pipe, man, that stuff would seal off. But I got $39 of it. I might as well use it all. All right, I'm gonna wrap some more in there and I'll check back and show it to y'all. I don't want the video to be 30 minutes. All right, we kind of got it down to a drip. Got a little bit coming out the bottom there, but I don't know. I don't want to just keep putting tape on it. I mean, it's better than what it was, but like I said, if you had a place in the open where you could work and wrap that thing about 3 wraps, I think that stuff would do pretty good. I don't even see a pressure gauge here. He's got about, he's only running this switch about 45 to 55 pounds on and off. 45, 60 maybe. So it ain't got a ton of pressure on it. I sent him a message with a little short video, but that's probably about all I can do. I mean, I don't know. That didn't give me $39 worth. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I was expecting a little bit more for $39, man. But anyway, I'm gonna wait to give him just a minute to respond and see what he says. So, I mean, if he wants me to just shut the water off, I'll do that. We'll see. I think he'll probably be happy with that. He was gonna leave it like it was, so we'll see. I'll check back with y'all, let you know. All right, well, I gave him a few minutes. I hadn't heard from him. May take a while where he's at to download the little short video. I don't know. He may be busy, maybe driving. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna head on to the house. And hopefully it'll be, you know, if he which I'm guessing his wife's probably gonna be home shortly. I mean, if he wants the water cut off, she can cut it off, I reckon, or whatever. Oh man, I'm tired. It's about to be 5 o'clock, man. I was done it. Hadn't been for piddling with all that, 3:30. Yep, the guys got done at 2:30. So I'd probably been home at 3:30. But anyway, that's the way it goes. So time to go home, get a shower, get my bride, go get something to eat. So I appreciate you. Well, before I close out the video, let me just say, I do believe on if you had a 6-inch section of smooth pipe that you were trying to put that on, I think that stuff would probably work. You know, at least temporarily, to get you through till you could get a plumber or something like that. You know, $39 though is a lot of money to pay for a temporary fix. That's definitely temporary. So, you know, for the application that I used it in, now that's my first time using it, and I did try to clean it off, and I noticed if you it'll only stick once, and if you get your fingers on it too much, it don't want to stick to itself. So I'm not ruling out that there are some things that I might not have done exactly right. So that's just my take on it. If you need some, get some, try it. If you're working in close quarters like that, with 3 different sizes of pipe, one metal, the threads, and then the outside of the fitting. I don't know, man. I don't know. So that's my take on it anyway. I hope I don't ever buy no more of it. I'll just say that. And but if I had a straight piece of pipe, needed something in a pinch, I would try it. I would. So, and I got a few inches of it left, or maybe a couple of feet left on the roll. I figured there wasn't no need to keep putting on and putting on and putting on, because it just seemed like the leak would move, and I didn't have enough smooth pipe to run up, so I just gave up on it. But anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great, great day.